Hello, and welcome to Smart Caregiver Programming Instructions for the 433 CMU Central Monitor Unit. To begin, we will need either 4 C-size batteries or an AC adapter to provide power to the monitor. For this video, we will be using batteries. Remove the cover to the battery compartment and insert the batteries into the back of the monitor.
Welcome.
After the batteries have been inserted, then replace the battery cover over the compartment. Here is a quick overview of the buttons on the central monitor. The reset button. This button will reset the alarm and silence the monitor. The call review button. This button can be pressed to review the previous components that have set off the central monitor. Volume. This button will change the volume of the central monitor. Voice/tone. This button will change the tone to various options and languages. New components and program components. These buttons are used for programming components into the central monitor. Lock/unlock. This switch should be kept in the lock position unless you are programming the central monitor. Call/alarm. This switch will turn the sound of the central monitor to either the alarm noise or one of the various call alerts. Base and mounting bracket. The base of the monitor can detach to create a mounting bracket for the back so that it can easily be installed onto a wall. Now that you have an idea of the functionality of the central monitor, we can begin with programming. First, extend the antenna on the monitor. Next, make sure that the component or components you will be programming into the monitor are close by. After all components are nearby and ready to program, you must make sure that the lock/unlock switch is in the unlock position. If no components are programmed into the central monitor, you will see numbers scrolling across the screen. To start programming, you will press and hold the Program Components button for 2 beeps and a tone. Once the tone sounds, you can program your first component.
Number 1.
After you set off the first component, you will wait until you hear a tone. Once you hear the tone, you can activate your second component.
Number 2.
Continue to wait for the tone before you program your next component until you are done with all of your components.
Number 3.
Once you are done programming all components, then place the lock/unlock switch on the monitor to the lock position. With the monitor in the lock position, press the reset button on the front of the monitor. Test all components to ensure proper programming. To add components to a central monitor with previously programmed components, you must start by moving the lock/unlock switch to the unlock position. Press and hold the Add/Replace New Components button for 2 beeps and a tone. Then, quickly press and release the Program Components button once. The display will show you the number of the last component programmed into the central monitor. You will wait until you hear a tone from the monitor to let you know that you can begin programming. Activate the new component that you wish to program into the next available numbered position. Wait for the acceptance tone before programming the next component. Once you are done with programming, you then will move the lock/unlock switch to the lock position. With the monitor in the lock position, you will press the reset button once. Now you can test all of the components that you just added to your central monitor. To replace components in the central monitor with new components, you must first start by moving the lock/unlock switch to the unlock position. Press and hold the Add/Replace New Components button for 2 beeps and a tone. Now, press the Call Review button until the central monitor displays the number of the component that you wish to replace.
Number 2.
With the number that you wish to replace selected, you will then activate the new component.
Number 2.
The central monitor will say the number of the component that you just replaced. Once you are done with programming, you then will move the lock/unlock switch to the lock position. With the monitor in the lock position, you will press the reset button once. Now you can test the component that you just added to the central monitor. For more information on available products, please find us at smartcaregiver.com or call us at 800-650-3637.